In the city of Eris, every child was born with a superpower by the age of 10. Some could fly through clouds, some could talk to animals, some could stop time with a blink. It was a world built by gifted hands, a world where strength, speed, and sparkle ruled the playground. And in the middle of it all was Kian, 10 years old, skinny, scrappy, with hair that stuck out like lightning bolts, but no lightning to show for it. You see, Kian had no powers, no glowing hands, no laser eyes. He couldn't even do any pencil tricks. Every day, he sat at the back of class while the other kids practiced their powers. Tara could freeze her juice box if it got too warm. Rico could bend a steel bar like it was made of noodles. Even Milo had a power, he could bounce like a ball. But Kian, he helped clean up the messes they left behind. One day, the teacher, Miss Vetra's strict teacher, said, "Sometimes powers come late. Be patient," but even she didn't sound convinced. That night, Kian sat on the roof of his building, looking up at the stars. "I don't need to fly," he whispered, "but I wish I could matter." Just then, a flash of light cut across the sky, a streak of blue fire. A meteor? No, it was the annual power parade where the city's strongest kids performed for the world. Kian watched in silence as fireworks exploded and super kids zipped through the air like comets. No one noticed the small boy on the roof, but he noticed everything. The next day, something happened. While walking home through a quiet alley, Kian heard something unusual, crying, "Help, please!" He ran toward the sound. There, next to a fallen power pole, stood Nia, one of his classmates. A downed wire sparked dangerously near her feet. A small fire had started, flames danced, smoke filled the air, and no one else was around. Kian froze. His heart pounded. No training. He had no powers. Just fear. But he saw her eyes wide with terror, and that was enough. Kian pulled off his hoodie, wrapped it around his arm, and ran straight through the smoke. The wire sizzled as he yanked Nia away and threw his jacket on the fire. It didn't stop the sparks completely, but it slowed them long enough. He coughed, he staggered, but he didn't let go. Finally, they reached safety. Nia hugged him tight. "You saved me." Kian smiled through the soot. "I didn't need powers for that." The next morning, something strange happened at school. The entire assembly hall was packed. Teachers, parents, students. The principal walked to the microphone. "A brave act happened yesterday. One that deserves to be honored," everyone whispered. And then Nia stepped forward. She looked around the room and said, "He doesn't fly, he doesn't fight, but when I was in danger, he came for me. He's the reason I'm standing here." Then she turned to Kian, and everyone followed her gaze. The entire room stood up, clapping, cheering. Even Rico, tall boy, gave him a fist bump. From that day on, no one called Kian powerless. They called him something else, the heart of heroes, because powers can make you flashy, but courage makes you unforgettable. And as Kian stood on that stage, covered in soot and scars, but smiling like a star, he finally felt it, not the power to fly, but something even better, the power to matter.